Writing Skills course of Edupome EdTech. You're watching the video with Manisha Bedi, and the topic for the video is examples of some phrasal verbs and the types of questions asked, types of possible questions which comes related to the phrasal verbs. Alright, so we are going to talk about this session today. Now let's get started. I have already talked about the difference between the idiomatic and literal meaning of phrasal verbs. I have already talked about the types of phrasal verbs, the 4 types of phrasal verbs in the previous videos. Now what are the types of possible questions which actually comes in examinations? First of all, let's see some of the examples. For example, if I say brush up on, it is a phrasal verb here. Okay, brush up on. Alright, brush up on means review, to review, or you can say to revise, or to go thoroughly, to go thoroughly. Alright, so if I say that, let's use this phrasal verb in a sentence. If I say that if you really want to if you really want to pursue your dreams, you better need to brush up on your skills. That doesn't mean that you have to take a brush, take a toothbrush and put toothpaste on that. Okay, use the bestest quality of toothpaste and just start brushing up your skills. No, brush up on is a phrasal verb, which means you have to revise, you have to review it, you have to go thoroughly. Okay, so this is a type of sentence. This is one such example. Or it can be, as we already told, that she is walking across the street. If I say that she is walking across is one of the phrasal verb which has the literal meaning. Alright, if I say that she is walking across the street, I have already talked about this example in my previous video. Alright, so she is walking across the street is a type of phrasal verb which again has a literal meaning. So these are some of the types of examples which will come across through. Now I will talk about the types of questions which they can ask. For example, first of all, they can ask you that make sentences with a given phrase. Make a proper sentence with the given phrasal verb. For example, a phrasal verb is given that says ask for. Ask for means to request for. Okay, what you have to do to answer out this question, you will have to make a sentence. You have to use this phrasal verb in a sentence. Okay, so you can use that the patient asked for the painkillers. Okay, so this was one type of question. Let's go through the second type. Now if they say you, if they ask you to make one more meaning, if they ask you to make one more sentence with the help of this phrasal verb, that is do without. Do without means to manage without. Okay, if I say that what on earth will I do without you? What on earth will I do without you? Okay, now let's see a third type of question where it says that use the following phrasal verb to make sentences of your own. Okay, these are type of questions can come. So we have already seen three different types of questions. Okay, now what they will do is they will either offer you a phrasal verb and they will ask you to make sentences. Otherwise, we have already done like 3-4 examples. Okay, otherwise what they can do is they can ask you that the particles present in phrasal verb is A, verb, B preposition, C intersection, D question mark, let's make it conjunction. Okay, so we have already talked about the particles which are used in phrasal verbs, and those particles are either adverb or preposition. So adverb is not given but preposition is here, so you have to answer out this. Okay, so this was just for revision purpose and to make you understand the types of question they can ask. Now let's see a different type of question. If they ask you like this, the meaning of call off in the sentence, ठीक है, वो sentence क्या है? For example, if the sentence is, let's try out this question in next phase. The meaning of call off, ठीक है, in a sentence, if the sentence is like, we decided to call off the wedding. Now what the question says, the question asks the meaning, they are asking you the meaning, and then you are provided with option like cancel, abandon, to make a list of guests, and D is both A and B. Okay, so what will be the answer? So if the question like this comes that just stretch out the meaning, yeah, what is the meaning of call off used in a sentence? We decided to call off the wedding. So what will be the answer? The answer will be, decided to call off means, call off, what is the meaning of call off? Call off means to cancel or to abandon. Okay, we decided to call off the wedding means the wedding is cancelled. Okay, they are saying that wedding is cancelled. So in that case, cancel is also right, abandon is also right, to make list of guests, no. Both A and B, yeah, A and B, both of them are the correct options. So the answer here will be option B. So these are different types of questions that may be asked related to, that may be asked in your exams. Okay, I hope the concept is clear to you now.